kind of thinking camping is a weird choice for a date these days.
We are about to have dinner at a fancy hotel.
It smells so good! It looks delicious!
If you like, would you like to eat together? My name is Keiichi Sato. I am the sales manager at a real estate development company called Tokide Development. So, in the end, is my proposal too difficult to accept?
The way I see it, projects out in the countryside don't lead to profit.
This man is the second-generation president, Kosuke Arima.
My father believed in keeping two wheels turning, city development and living with the environment. But I want to focus mainly on urban redevelopment and commercial complexes.
I see. Understood. The weekend? Huh? Nahoko sure is late. Hello? Where are you right now?
Oh, Keiichi, can you switch this to a video call for a second?
I mean, sure. Wait, why are you and President Arima together?
I know you were all about nature, camping and the great outdoors and all that. But to be honest, I am more of a city girl, you know? I was honestly thinking, like, camping as a date in this day and age, really?
What? You never said anything like that before.
I figured that was just part of who you are. But when I went to drop off something you forgot, I happened to run into Mr. Arima.
Nahoko would choose me over you. We are about to have dinner at a fancy hotel.
I see. If you don't care about basic proper courtesy and do whatever you feel like, I can't stay with a woman that awful. Our relationship ends today. That's it. Well, this turned into a solo camping trip without me meaning it to. Huh?
It smells so good! It looks delicious! Neri! I am so sorry. We are intruding on your peaceful time alone.
No, it's fine. Actually, you two are completely soaked, aren't you?
We were playing in the river just a moment ago.
See, that explains it. Come closer to the campfire and warm up if you like. I wouldn't want you catching a cold.
I am sorry. Thank you so much.
Also, my trip suddenly turned into solo camping, so it looks like I will have extra food. If you don't mind, would you like to eat together?
Huh? Are you sure?
I can't finish it all on my own, so please join me.
I am so sorry for imposing on you for everything. Thank you, big brother. Oh, I am Yui Ishizaki, and this is my daughter, Riri.
I'm Keiichi Sato. Riri, eat as much as you like, okay?
Okay.
This encounter would end up becoming an unexpected turning point in my life.
Yui, Riri, so this is where you two were.
Oh, it's the grandpa.
I'm so glad you're safe. And this gentleman is?
And this is Keiichi Sato. He helped us out when we were in trouble, and even treated us to a meal.
I see. Thank you very much for helping my girls.
Not at all. We all have to help each other out when someone's in trouble.
I'd like to do something to thank you. Are you a sales rep from Tokide Development by any chance?
Yes, I'm the sales manager there. How did you...
My father is the president of the Ishizaki Group, and I'm the head of the planning department at the head office.
What?
Our sales director told me about a wonderful employee named Keiichi Sato, who makes proposals about living in harmony with the environment while taking care of the local community.
I see. So that's what he said. Well, ever since the president changed and the company started focusing on urban development, it's been a lot harder for my proposals to get approved.
In that case, how about this?
Huh? The start of the next week.
An off-grid campground?
Yes, I made a connection with the president of the Ishizaki Group. He asked if we could help build the campground they're planning. We still need to work out the details. But I'd really like to visit the Ishizaki Group once to discuss the deal.
I see.
This is Sales Director Hinase, my cool-headed, highly capable boss whom I really respect.
I'm in favor. But I think we should at least check President Arima's opinion first.
Right, of course. After what happened over the weekend, it's going to be a little awkward, though. You called?
President Arima, actually.
A campground is something you build way out in the mountains in the countryside, isn't it? Even if you build something like that, the profits.
It's just that this time the offer came from the Ishizaki Group.
The Ishizaki Group, huh? They're a major development company. If we can build a connection with a top-tier corporation, we should be more than grateful. And even if it fails, the one responsible will be you. Fine, I'll approve it.
Thank you very much.
That said, we are not changing our policy of moving forward with urban development. As a company, we will keep the ongoing tower complex commercial facility project as our main focus. I am thinking of putting Sales Director Hinase in charge of that one. Is that okay?
Understood. If Mr. Sato is joining us, that makes me feel incredibly reassured.
This construction project is for an off-grid type facility. In other words, a fully independent, self-sufficient campsite that does not rely on electricity, water, gas, or other infrastructure, right?
I want to set up so that in times of disaster, it can serve as an evacuation shelter and an emergency power hub with full disaster response capabilities.
I think that's a wonderful vision.
For power, I am thinking of using solar panels and storage batteries, and for water, harvesting rainwater and using groundwater.
Then how about using low environmental impact materials for the campsite structures as well? For example, if we use domestically produced timber as building material, we can lock the carbon in here in Japan. And if we build with local natural materials like earthen walls and bamboo, they will return to the soil when they are disposed of.
I want the facilities to feel warm and natural, so that sounds like a great idea.
Yes, that is just the kind of proposal I expect from you.
Thank you. Also, I came up with a few more ideas, so I would love to show them to you.
Maybe our meeting that day really was fate.
Huh? What's gotten into you all of a sudden?
It's just that we have never had a business partner who thought this seriously about our plans before, so I can't help thinking that we were meant to meet.
Yes, I feel the same way.
So, that is what you meant. For a second there, I was sure. No, what on earth am I thinking? I'm just really happy to be involved in such an amazing project.
I am glad to hear that. All right, let us start nailing down the finer details.
Yes! Meanwhile, President Arima was also moving forward with the Tower Complex Commercial Facility Project.
President Arima, we have a problem.
What is it?
It seems the land we were going to build on has been found in an environmental assessment to be home to a rare species. We cannot proceed as things stand. Prefectural governor has requested that we resubmit our environmental impact report. In effect, development will be halted until this new assessment is finished.
What?
Now that you mention it, this site is close to a large river, and we are trying to develop land that is thick with trees. What should we do?
Considering access from the city, I do not want to change the location.
How about preserving the current habitat of the rare species as a greenbelt, and adjusting the building layout slightly? That way we can avoid destroying the ecosystem and still move the development forward.
So it is that coexistence with the environment idea again?
Yes, but I really think that way of thinking is exactly what we need this time.
I agree. We cannot just ignore the presence of a rare species.
I suppose that is true. In the end, this leaves us in a position of being saved by Keiji.
However, a few weeks later...
Hey, you lot. What do you think you're doing on that land?
Get someone in charge out here!
Excuse me? Is there some kind of problem? Please, let's all calm down. And may I ask you to explain the situation slowly?
Ah, you are. Thank you for everything. You are residents of Kirameki Town, right?
Oh, the site where we are planning to build the Tower Complex commercial facility.
I am Homura, the residents' representative.
I am Kanamori, the deputy representative.
We want to talk about that green area you people are developing. Get the president out here.
Certainly. Please head into the conference room.
As for the urban redevelopment plan, I believe I already held a community briefing and personally explained it to you. It is a major urban development project that is even scheduled to receive subsidies from the national government. You did explain it, but the situation now is completely different from back then.
Weren't we told that you would preserve the current greenery and the residents' places of relaxation? Wasn't that the promise?
Well, that is true, but
May I ask in more detail about the points you and the others are concerned about, Mr. Homura?
that area was covered in trees, and that is exactly why there were so many living creatures there. We even have expert opinions, saying that for that rare species in particular, there are no exaggerations to say. It can only survive in that exact spot in Kirameki Town.
On top of that, your redevelopment plan includes cutting into the existing parks and green spaces. If that happens, the residents who rely on those parks and green spaces as places of healing will lose that comfort entirely.
But I am aware I explained most of that during the community briefing. It's a little late to bring all of this up now.
Is it really something you can just dismiss as too late now?
What did you say?
When the residents are this dissatisfied, I find it hard to believe they were given a truly adequate explanation. I feel there should have been much more dialogue with the residents.
We are not the only ones who are unhappy. We are just here as representatives today. Many people in Kirameki Town are against this redevelopment plan.
A protest movement is about to start under the slogan, "Give back our green, you know."
To think the project was being pushed forward while the residents' opposition was this strong. I am truly sorry.
As representatives of the residents, we would like to request swift action on this matter.
President Arima, if you try to force this through, you will never gain their understanding. You should hold another community briefing. Talk properly with the residents, and only move forward once they are convinced.
Gah, I get it. We will quickly prepare another community briefing. So, could you give us a little time?
Yes, that is acceptable.
We are really counting on you to handle this carefully. This has turned into a pain in my... And just when the environmental assessment reevaluation finally ended, and we secured approval, on the condition that it would be an environmentally friendly development that coexists with nature.
From what I am hearing, that tower complex you are building sounds like nothing but trouble, doesn't it? I heard Keiji had to step in and cover for you in the end, too. Are you really sure things are okay?
It's fine. There's nothing wrong with an urban development project I'm leading. There is solid demand for it.
If you say so. Just make sure you pull it off, okay?
Yeah.
I decided to follow you because I believed in your future potential. You will be alright, won't you?
Sometime after that.
It's rare to see the TV on. What are you all watching?
Have you seen this news segment?
News?
Well, it's not exactly news. It is more like an interview about the Ishizaki group.
Today we will be speaking with President Ishizaki about Hikarino Base, an off-grid campground the Ishizaki group is planning to build. I hear this project has been certified as a model project by the National Ministry of Land, Infrastructure, Transport, and Tourism in cooperation with local municipalities, and that the prefecture has also signed an agreement to use it as a temporary evacuation site in times of disaster.
Hikarino Base is a facility designed to operate without relying on conventional infrastructure, even if that infrastructure stops functioning during a disaster. We are creating it so that it can be used as a temporary evacuation site in the event of a disaster. And both the ministry and the prefecture have recognized and praised that goal.
Making this facility a reality also owes a great deal to his cooperation.
By his, do you mean this gentleman here?
Yes, he is a sales representative from Tokide Development.
I have the privilege of helping out in my own small way with the construction plan for this facility.
Small way? Not at all. His creativity is truly outstanding, and without his talent, we could never have brought this facility to life. As a company, we would very much like to keep working with him as a partner from here on as well. From here, we want to build a second and even a third Hikari no base.
What a fantastic initiative. Now then, let us tell you in more detail about this Hikari no base facility.
Phew, we somehow got through it. I am not used to that kind of thing, so I was really nervous.
You looked perfectly confident to me, you know.
That's because I really wanted to convey the charm of this facility properly to everyone who was watching.
That is so like you, Sato. And I think it is wonderful.
Really? But I really did feel fulfilled when I was working with the Ishizaki group. Even more so than working under President Arima's direction at Tokide Development.
Sato, I would really love to keep working together with you from now on. And with that in mind, I have a proposal for you.
Yes, sir. I'm back.
Welcome back, and good work on the interview. You were so composed, just as I would expect.
Were you watching it by any chance?
Yes, you were involved in the development, and I wanted to keep an eye on that facility.
Well now, Sato, you really pulled it off. Since Tokide Development was involved with that facility, we will be working together on the second and third facilities too, right? In that case, our company's profits will also be very nice. About that, this project was carried out almost entirely without your support, President Arima. So rather than a contract between the companies, it was structured more like me personally stepping in to support the Ishizaki group. So I do not think there will be all that much profit coming into our company. What was that? Why did I ever approve that way of doing the project? President Arima, you are firmly on the urban development side, so I thought a campsite like that would not interest you. I did have you look over the paperwork and got your approval, remember? Well, that is true, but... In fact, you prefer dining at high-class restaurants over having a barbecue at a campsite, right? And you used exactly that to win over my girlfriend's heart, did you not? That is...
Wait, what? That actually happened.
Stop bringing that up!
This is bad. After that redo of the residence briefing, our tower complex commercial facility construction plan has exploded into a huge scandal.
What on earth happened?
It seems that the fact we had been downplaying parts of the environmental assessment came to light, and the media picked it up in a big way. People are buzzing on social media, saying we are destroying nature, that we only care about profit, and all sorts of things.
This is not good. With that much coverage, the construction plan is as good as dead.
Is there anything we can do?
For the moment, we are getting a flood of angry calls from all sides, and everyone is demanding to speak to the president. So I think it would be best if President Arima personally handled the phone calls and the press.
Fine. I will handle it. We finally put out the fire, but our company's reputation has taken a massive hit. Why did it have to end up like this?
This is the absolute worst. I followed you because I was sure you would make the business a success, Arima. I hear Keiichi is doing great with the Ishizaki group. If only I had not broken up with him.
Excuse me? Naoko, are you seriously only looking at the work side of me? If you were my girlfriend, you could at least try a bit harder to support me.
I chose you for my own happiness.
So in the end, it is all about you, huh? Enough. I'm not counting on you anymore.
Fine! Do whatever you want.
And then, a few weeks later... And so, The plan to build the tower complex commercial facility has been canceled, and the government subsidies are off the table for now, thanks to the media coverage. I know we are facing a serious backlash, but I ask for your continued cooperation. I'm expecting a lot, especially from the sales department. I'm sorry, President Arima, but I have decided to resign.
I am sorry to resign at the same time, but I will also be leaving the company.
Me too.
What? If this many people quit at a time like this, what is going to happen to my company? And it's all of our star players in the sales department. I've decided that as long as I work at this company, I cannot pursue the kind of real estate development I want, where it coexists with the environment. At the Ishizaki Group, I can do that, so I've decided to change jobs and go there.
Through this tower complex commercial facility project, I have come to painfully realize just how little this company values harmony with the local residents and the natural environment.
Frankly, I figured trying to rebuild a company whose reputation has sunk this far would just be too much to handle.
No way. Well then, I will leave what happens from here on in your hands. Hey, hold on a second. Hello? What? You're canceling the contract? Right. I understand. Thank you very much for everything up until now. What? Your company too? Come on, can't you reconsider? So, it is really that difficult. The phone will not stop ringing with contract cancellations. And so, as employees and clients alike kept drifting away,
Thank you all for gathering today for this emergency board meeting. Right now, Tokide Development is losing both employees and partners, and his stock price keeps tumbling down. I believe a great deal of responsibility for this lies with our president, Mr. Kosuke Arima.
Wait, just a minute. You do not have to act like every last bit of this is my fault.
However, it all began when the construction plan for the tower complex you tried so hard to push through collapsed. As for how to deal with you and where the responsibility truly lies, I think we should let the shareholders meeting decide. Do you not agree?
You've got to be kidding me. After that, the shareholders meeting decided to dismiss Arima, and he stepped down as president. Tokide Development tried to use the change in leadership as a chance to rebuild, but the attempt failed, and as performance and cash flow worsened, the business was sold off. In the end, the company was driven to shut down completely. Arima also broke up with Nahoko, and, they say, now just shuts himself away at home. Meanwhile, as for me, Hikarino Base. Phase 2 is officially complete.
I knew having you join our company was the right choice, Keiichi. It is amazing. How reassuring it is to have someone on the team with such strong convictions.
No, you're giving me way too much credit.
Oh, I know. If you're free, would you like to go camping at Hikarino Base sometime? Riri has been really wanting to see you again, too.
Yes, absolutely. This is my chance to get closer to Yui. All right.